inches.
Hey guys, what is up? We are back with part 2 of slot machine. We're gonna put belly glass on this machine. In a previous video, it showed Dad repairing this.
So we picked up a Mr. Magic belly glass. It's not the title of this machine, but sometimes you can't always find the right belly glass, but this belly glass is better than no belly glass. So we're gonna show you how to make a frame for it and how to put some lights in there. We're gonna do an LED light mod, and we're gonna put the Mr. Magic sign on it. It's gonna be a nice looking slot machine when we're done. Hopefully you'll learn a few things along the way, so come on. Like any other restoration, sometimes you just can't get parts for things. This machine is probably late 1990s. We were able to get a belly glass, not the belly glass. They're out there, the parts are out there. Sometimes you're lucky enough to find them. But I want to show you guys a solution for when you can't get the part. And we're gonna make ours with some regular trim that you pick up in the home improvement store. We're gonna have to put this on our table saw. We're gonna rip it down a little bit. We're just gonna make a basic frame, and we're gonna paint it black. I measured my space, and I knew I had an opening of about 15 3/4, and my overall where my trim was gonna go was about 16 1/2. And I did the same dimension for the vertical dimension. And I looked at some belly glasses that I liked, and that kind of went with the theme. I mean, this sort of goes with the theme. You have the clown with the top hat, and it's pink. So the colors, they sort of go together. It's not inconceivable that this would be the title of this machine. It works. It seems, to me at least, it works, and I think it looks much better than a gaping hole. The part's about $15, plus shipping on eBay. Came very quickly. These are like a plexiglass material, so you could go with anything. You could actually cut a piece of plexiglass and have your name made up if you wanted to. But so many times you'll walk away from a machine like this because it just looks so bad. That's a major part for it to be missing. I think we can get away with a 1/2 inch. So we need a piece of molding that's 1/2 inch. You could do quarter round. You could do flat molding. We happen to have this laying around, which I think is a window stop molding. We're gonna need to rip it. So we'll be using our table saw to rip it. And this is just to show you too that you don't even have to buy anything. You can use what's around. Okay, we are setting our table saw to give us a space of, I'm gonna go just over a 1/2 inch. Okay, get your height where you want it. Just wanna come through. We have the blade guards kind of sort of in place.
Viewers, prepare your ears.
Okay, and now you see our profile is going to fit right up against there. And that's going to give us a pretty good look, I think. So now we just need to measure these and miter cut them to size.
Nice. So we did some trial and error, right? And we got these. Now we need, it was a lot of trouble to get these angles right. So now we have to measure these for the top and bottom, and me and my dad are gonna cut them. We cut it, we're dry fitting it, and now we're gonna cut the bottom one, so watch us do that. So guys, this is our frame. As you can see, it's got this, but the white looks kind of out of place, doesn't it, Dad?
Yeah, well, we're going to put the belly glass in, we're going to assemble it, and then we're going to paint it black.
So we took a test to see which one of these worked better. I don't know about my dad, but I prefer the black. So you guys can see.
So here's the chrome paint, which never really looks like chrome, even though the cap, like it's supposed to look like the cap, it never comes out looking like the cap. Maybe if you primed it and sanded it and things. Or we have the black. I agree. I think the black is better. It's going to hide any little imperfections or mistakes that we made in our work. Well, I'm back after a little bit of a break overnight, and we're going to now put our frame together. I'm going to glue it together with just some wood glue, and as a mechanical fastener to help that glue until it dries. Just some of these little tacks that are going to go in there, very small. So we're going to glue each corner. Put a tack in there and then check it, make sure it's square with our tri-square. And then we'll spray it black and we'll let it dry overnight. I've done some LED conversions on a few of the other machines, and I really like the way it looks, and I want to do it on this one. I've had people comment on it and say, how have you done it? Can you show how to do it? So I'm going to do that here too. And I'm going to be using these. You can pick them up online. Walmart has them. I think they're $4.88. They come with the LED lights. They come with a remote, so you can move the, change the colors and things. And this one actually has a sound module in it. So we'll see how that works. Maybe while the machine is playing, it might actually change the way the bulbs flash. Okay, this is what comes inside that box that you get from Walmart. Let's see what's inside the bag. You get this nice little foil bag, which is, I guess, suitable for saving for other things. So you've got your instructions. You've got more instructions. You got a roll of lights. You get a remote to set the lights the way you like, and you get a power wire. Okay, there's the LED strips just rolled out, and you can see when I speak, when it's set to sound mode, it moves. So it's kind of neat. You have a few different options just by pushing the remote. Really cool. You could set the thing up the way you want it to look. We'll begin by pulling it through here from the front, keeping it probably right about there. That's where we want to make our connection. And if we come around to the front, we can just start laying this out around the inside. However you want, you can lay it around the inside here and go in a circle until you have it where you want it. Plugged in just to see how it looks. And that double-sided stickiness, or that's, I don't know if it's double-sided, but that stickiness seems to be working okay. Actually, I think it's better than the last one I had. But you still might want to go and put a little bit of hot glue or something to hold it in place. But yeah, so now we have that set up. And I'll show you how to make the connections on the inside. There's the connection inside right here. So as we start to do the wiring inside, you're going to need a charging cube that will go to USB connection. So we have these, people always have a bunch of these around, I think. If not, you can pick them up pretty cheap at any store, it seems like. Then an old extension cord that we're going to cut the end off. We're going to use that as our interface or as our plug. There's a million different ways you can make that connection. You can open this up and solder wires to it. You can put terminals on it. I think this is probably the easiest way. It's stuff I have on hand. And then a strap here. That's gonna, when this is all done, it's gonna tie it to the cabinet. And then we're gonna come down here and we're gonna make a cut in the power wire. And we're gonna cut this extension cord down to size. You're gonna need some wire nuts too. If you don't feel comfortable with any of this type of wiring, then this is something you're not gonna wanna try. So once you cut your power wire, you're going to strip the ends on your outlet plug side. You're going to strip the two ends that go to your power supply, and then you're going to cut and strip the two ends that go to your extension cord that you're using, and you're going to twist your whites together and put wire nuts on, and then tape up all your connections really well. Here's what it looks like after you make your connection. Connected to the back, it clears the hopper. There it is, tied back there. Here's the connection. We used that old existing cable tie back to hold it. You know, make sure it closes, nothing gets pinched. And then I have it on the slow glow. Or if you want to be a little more Las Vegas. Our frame is dry. Now it's attached to the belly glass. I just used a bit of duct tape to hold it for now. And then what I'm going to do is install it with some screws from the inside. So we're going to drill through the back and screw into the wood from the inside, so they're blind screws. Oh, there it is, finished. Action.
Hey guys, what is up? Well, I already did the intro, but so this is finished Mr. Magic. Dad, sorry I wasn't in the earlier parts. Just I was tired, dizzy.
That's okay, Paul. What do you think? How's it look?
It looks nice.
Did we do a good job?
Yeah, we did a good job. And I really like that you can change the colors. You know, sometimes you want it to be green, other times you just want it to be cyan. And can you viewers see the difference between blue and cyan?
Actually, on the camera, makes a big difference.
If you like what we do here, please like and subscribe. Join us next week as we unbox, assemble, and modify the Space Invaders machine. Bye.